guys, today I'm going to talk about 7 mechanics, 7 things in the game that probably you know, but you don't know. Stuff that sometimes I myself also, who has been playing this game for 9.5 years, sometimes also confuse, mix it, stuff that sometimes I thought I knew, but I knew like the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, first one, this is already mentioned in Come to Us video where it's talk about the according to and proportionate. Sometimes I also confused with this thing, right? Let's take a look at copper, for example. The damage increases according to your defense. Okay, when it's written as according to like a stats, like according to your hit points or according to your defense, usually not usually. This means that the damage is calculated using your defense and attack. Okay, so when it said according to, that means it's defense plus attack. So whatever the stats that's mentioned according to, and then you have to take account into attack too. But if it says proportionate, proportion to your defense, proportion to your hit points, that means it only takes the stats. It only uses the stats when it used to count the damage. Okay, just like this one too, proportion to your defense, so that means it takes into account only defense but not attack, which is kind of strange for copper then, right? Because this skill according to, so defense plus attack, this one is proportionate, so that means this one only take into account of only defense. Weird. So you kind of need attack also for this guy for the third skill. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is about accuracy, resistance, and then how you land your debuff, right? So you always thought like accuracy, you have high accuracy, but sometimes you can't, you still don't land your debuff, and accuracy resistance kind of myth. But yeah, how they calculate it was mentioned in the game how you calculate your how you land your skills is, let's say, okay, this one, decreasing defense. Okay, you have to look at it that way, this way. When the skill landed a debuff, there is an activation rate. So like when it says here decreasing their defense, it doesn't say the percentage of landing defense. So this one is automatic, so you will land the defense break, you will activate the decreasing defense thing every time, but it still has to go through resistance and accuracy check. Okay, there are stuff like, for example, this one, there's a percentage, so you need to activate this first, so it has to go through the activation check first before it goes into resistance check. Okay, it's not accuracy check, it's a resistance check, by the way. And then there's an effect where it goes up, the harmful rate effect goes up. So this is, you need to activate the decreased attack bar, and then it has to go into resistance check for this kind of skill thingy. So resistance checks is from the enemy side. So when you want to land debuff, if you activate, so there's another check which is resistance check, which is calculated by resistance minus your accuracy. So let's say your accuracy, okay, 0 accuracy. If the opponent has 100% resistance, that means you can land your debuff. Wait, hold on a second. I think the resistance max is 85, if I'm not mistaken. I think, before I said anything else, resistance. Okay, effect resistant accuracy here, okay? Oh, actually no, if you have 0%, that means you can't land the debuff. No matter how high the effect accuracy is, the effect resistance doesn't go below 15. It doesn't say that. Wait a second, so that means if you have 0 accuracy, you won't land debuff if the opponent has 100% accuracy, because the effect resistance is wait, I just know this. That's why I mixed this video. So effect resistance is calculated by subtracting effect accuracy from effect resistance. So if it is resistance check and not accuracy check. Okay, so if you have 0 accuracy and the opponent has 100 resistance, so when you activate the debuff, the resistance check goes into effect, and the resistance is 100%, so he's going to resist because he has 100% resistance. But let's say if he has only 50%, you have 0 accuracy, so he has 50% chance to resist. Remember, resistance minus accuracy equal to whatever the amount is. That amount is the resistance chance. He resists the enemy chance to resist the debuff. But it also says here if resistance rate won't go below 15. So again, if you don't know, 100%, you don't really need 100% accuracy. You only need 85 because no matter what, the opponent will have 15% chance to resist. So if you activate your skills to land the debuff, your enemy, even if you have 100% accuracy, your enemy will have 15% chance to resist because resistance minus accuracy, even if it has zero resistance, that means 0 minus 100 is minus 100, which is, that means it can't go below 15, so it still has 15% chance to resist. So for your unit, you only need 80% accuracy. That's it, 80% accuracy. And for resistance, you need 100% if you want to like resist stuff. But still, you will always have 15% chance to resist. Okay, move on to the next thing, which is speed. Speed tuning. Here, like this one. I want to talk to you guys about this. Okay, this one, speed 108 plus this one and this one. This is exactly speed tune. There's no gap between them. Both of them end up with 301 speed with the speed tower and the speed lead. So this is 33, right? 33 plus 15 is 48. So 48%. The speed lead you count only from the base. So 48 times this number, you get like, okay, let me count it. Let me count it. I know I counted before, so let's just count this. 108 times 33 plus 15. Max tower is 15, so you need to take into account your tower speed bonus and your speed lead. So 33 plus 15, I max my tower 48, so that's 51.84. The way the game count the speed is it always rounded up the speed. So even if you have 51.1 or 51.01, it will count as 52. It always run out no matter what the decimal point is. So this one is 52. So I got 52 from the speed lead and speed tower plus 108 plus 141, 301. So Galleon speed is 301. Zero speed is 98 times the speed lead and the building, the flag thingy is 48, right? 48%. So it is 47.04, which is 48. Okay, remember this. It's 47.04, but it always rounded up, so it's 48. The bonus speed is 48 plus 98 plus 155, 301. So exactly 301. So let's try this out. Try this out. So how the speed thing, they have the same speed, right? So when they have the same speed, there's no gap between their speed, and the one on the left will move first, will always move first. Let's try it out. If you don't believe me, let's try out. So let's just use something here. You see when this move, the Galleon will move first before the Zeros. Galleon move, Zeros move, okay? So they are exactly the same speed with the speed. So if I move this around, oh, come on. If I move this, okay. Okay, wait, why the heck doesn't it work? I can't make it work. Okay, when I move the Zeros to the left of Galleon, Zeros will move. Will move first. So you see, that's why they are exactly the same speed. I didn't change the rune. You see here, Zeros will move. So there you go. It's important when you want to speed tune your unit in the game or the arena. Okay. So that's about the speed thing, okay? And now it is the fourth thing that I want to talk about is glancing debuff, okay? Glancing debuff, okay, I have, take a look at that. Battle, glancing hit. So a unit has 50% chance to glance when you have a disadvantage attribute. That means if you are water attacking wind unit, you have 50% chance to glance. And when you glance, you do 30% less damage, and you does not accurately grant harmful effect. This sentence is slightly misleading. You can't land you can't land harmful effects. So that means you can't put debuff on your enemy when you glance. Okay, when you glance, you won't. Does not accurately means you won't land harmful effects. But there's also the harmful effect thingy, right? The glancing thing. If you have a glancing thing, if you have a glancing on you, even if you hit like those that have advantages or same advantage or same attribute, you will have a chance to glance against. If you glance, you have reduced damage, and then furthermore, if you have attribute disadvantage, the damage will be reduced by another 16%. And also, it doesn't say here, but you cannot land debuff when you glance. Okay, but the debuff, that means debuff is those that you can put like here, these things here, this thing here, the stuff that you need to land on the unit. But it come to my attention that I always thought that you cannot strip. If you glance, you won't be able to strip. But actually, you still can strip, because strip is not putting debuff on your target, on your opponent, on your enemy. So even if you glance, you still can strip, and you still can push back. I thought if you have a glance, if you have a glance and you glance, you won't strip and you won't push back. But actually, you still can strip and you still can push back. So strip and push back doesn't care about glancing. Okay, glancing only affect when you want to land debuff. So this one, the red stuff that you put on your opponent. Okay, so that's glancing thing. I also found out about this recently. Okay, and then I also want to talk about, since we are talking about glance, so the next thing I want to talk about is sleep units. If you sleep, your opponent, that means if your opponent is already asleep, they have the sleep debuff, you won't glance them. Even though you have elemental disadvantage, you will always not glance a sleeping unit. So this is good if you can put a sleep debuff on Douglas. That means you can easily hit him. Okay, you can safely hit Douglas without being afraid of glancing Douglas. But of course, you need to put a sleep debuff on a Douglas. Okay, so that's about the glancing and sleep thing. And then there's also skills that talk about skills that, because glance, right, like Douglas, there are skills that have guaranteed to crit and guaranteed not to glance. Okay, those will work. Like, for example, I think they come to us recently, changed this. Like Kinky won't be crit, right? Kinky has a, I don't have Kinky out. Kinky has a passive that you can't crit Kinky. Where is Kinky? Let me show you Kinky skill for this quickly. Kinky is a 4-star, right? Okay. Kinky has a passive that says he can't be crit. But if he has a skill that guaranteed to crit, you will always crit, no matter what this, because the guarantee will always take priority against the passive that says you won't be crit. So units like I think Poseidon, right? Is it Poseidon? I don't remember. But that's the units that always have a skill that always crit. That means they are good against Kinky and stuff that have passive that say they can't be crit. Poseidon is always crit or can't glance, I forgot. Poseidon skill, this skill. Oh, this one won't glance. So something that's always crit. Something that's always crit is like wait, who always crit? There are skills that always crit. Wait, I can't think of it. I need to find. But also this won't glance. This is good against Douglas, who has a passive that will give a glance, and also like Molly, who has a passive that gives a chance for you to glance. You won't glance with this, so you will always not glance. You will always not glance. Am I? You won't glance. That's it. So this is good against Douglas. So what is always crit? The thing that's always crit, I think this one is won't glance or crit. Okay, this one. So I think Chiwu second skill, like one of the skill that always crit. Where is Chiwu? Did I miss? Yeah. Oh wait, this one lands as a glancing hit. So this is against this is good against Douglas. So what is always crit? Like Laika is like Laika also won't glance. Laika is a passive that won't glance. So Laika is very good against Douglas. So because it's passive, so he won't glance. Your attack won't land as glancing. So technically, it's not that he has. It's not Elemental King, but he just won't glance when even fighting against water units. But that means this is good. What is the thing that's always crit? This one doesn't. This one can. Wait. What is good against Kinky again? Stuff that always crit? There is, right? I just couldn't think about it right now. There's a unit that always crit. Huh. Okay, I might need to pause the video and take a look at the units that always crit. Who is always... There are units that has like always crit, right? Oh my god. That's how I know this game. I played this game for 9 years and I still couldn't... Oh, this one! Nope. Eh? No, it's not. This is guaranteed. Wait, I thought there's something that's always crit. Eh? No, only if you land as critical hit. I thought that one's always freeze. Wait, who has always crit thingy? No, this one doesn't always crit. Oh my god. That's how I know this game. I wonder. Sometimes makes you wonder. I didn't play this game, huh? Wait, who always crit, guys? There are units that always crit. I just couldn't find them right now. Oh, I'm drawing blank, but I know there are units that's good against Kinky, where it will always crit. Wait a second. How did I don't know this? How did I not know it? Oh, guys, you guys have to help me. There are units that always crit. That shows how much I know about this game when I've been playing for 9.5 years and then suddenly I'm drawing blank. A unit that always crit. No matter what, they will always crit. There. No. No. This doesn't always crit. There are units that always do crit. What? How did I not know this? Okay, okay. You guys tell me. You guys name the units in the comment section down below, please. Units that always crit, guaranteed to crit. I know there is. I just can't find them right now. I can't think of them. There are, right? I know there are like a few. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.